So it's been 1 month of trading for me into 2025, and I'm going to share the results on this Top Step funded account that I started a month ago on the 21st of January. So let's have a look at the results for the year so far and break down some stats and have a look what's been going on. So before we get into it, this is me trading. Volume profile, the time and sales, trader discretion to trade. That is my strategy. And this Top Step funded account is a 50K funded account. It started mid-January as sort of a public and main account that I'm sharing the trades with, sharing the results, etc. Last year, I primarily traded my own personal funds, and this year I'm still doing the same, but now also trading a Top Step funded account as serious as I do my own money as well. So before we look into the stats and whatnot, let's look at the P&L calendar so far. So it started on the 21st of January, had one losing day in January, and the rest was all nice and green. Pretty simple, smooth sailing month for January. And coming into February, one losing day so far in February. That was on a payout day. I have a little, I guess you want to call risk strategy, where on payout day, I take a bit of a higher risk with a little bit of what I call excess. I risked an extra $2,000 to try and squeeze a bigger payout. Higher risk trade. It didn't work out for me. I took a payout right after, leaving my drawdown at about $4,500, which for a 50K funded account is still more than double of what you start with. So I was still happy with that. It's just a little payout strategy that I personally have when it comes to funded accounts. I do not recommend it though. Obviously, it was a big losing day, and that is what it is. So that was that day. And then, as you can see, it's been green for the last week and a bit. There's your week's P&L. Apart from the losing week, did about $3,000 per week. Week with my payout week, obviously $1,300. So far for the month of February, up $5,232, and then January was up $6,261. So that's how the P&L calendar is looking so far. Very happy with the results. Pretty pleasant, nice and green overall. Let's have a look at the actual stats themselves now. So there's the overall lifetime P&L. Trade win percentage is 70%, so that's about right. With my personal account, you guys who follow me know, my personal account normally sits between 65 and 70% win rate. So this is on the upper end of that, which is good so far. It's only been a month, but it's about what I'm looking to aim for. Average win to loss, 1-to-1. You guys know I'm a 1-to-1 trader, right? And I have my reasons for this. And for me personally, it's good to know your trading personality and what works with you. For me, I'm not the type of trader that can sacrifice win rate for bigger trades. I'm the type of trader I need to win a lot, even if it's smaller. I need those wins to be happening frequently. Hence why I aim for 1-to-1, why I have a high win rate, is because I'm taking mostly scalp trades from key levels using the volume profile and winning the majority of my trades that way, hitting 1-to-1. Sometimes I'll get a runner where I can squeeze a bit more by trailing my stop up, but for the most part, I'm just aiming for a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You can see my profit factor sitting at 2.37, which is decent. Total gain 19,887 with a loss of 8,393 in total. So good stats there. There's my daily account balance. There's the big losing day plus payout. Boom. Right. There's my payout day plus the losing day. We've recovered that balance now as well. So very happy with that outcome. And then if you look down here, we're looking at what my average trade duration is, 18 minutes, 23 seconds. So for me, this is a bit long. I'm normally a scalper, right? I'm normally taking trades in and out pretty quick. I found that in the past month that I've been trading this, I've been getting a lot of setups in the overnight session in the London or even the even the Asian market, right? And the Asian market, of course, you guys know, moves a lot slower, and the stop loss and profit targets are a bit bigger because there's less volatility, less range. So most of my trades have been held during that time, hence the longer trade duration. This hold time's a bit long for me, and then now you can see my net cumulative P&L over time. Trade direction taking a pretty close to 50-50 on the longs versus shorts, which is good. Don't want to be biased toward one side for the most part. Want to see opportunity in both ways and not be afraid to short when there is a good short setup. You can see I am favoring longs, of course. You guys know me, Cami Capital, the perma bull, but I try to be balanced and unbiased. When it comes to looking for trade setups, there's always opportunity in both directions, so I try not to lean too much towards one side. So overall, been a very, very good first month to the year. I'm very happy with the results. Obviously, just got to always keep it going. Keep up the good habits, the good practices that are allowing this to happen. And I'll tell you what those are, is locking out the account when you've had a loser. So apart from the payout day, that losing day, when I hit my personal daily loss, I lock out the account, right? Payout day was an exception, but that's generally what you want to do, is lock out the account when I hit my personal daily loss limit. And same thing for profit. When I hit a good trade, even if it's only a $300 trade, $200 trade, some days it's all I get, I still lock the account out, right? I'm not trying to push for too much more. The more time you expose yourself to the markets, the more chance you have of exposing yourself to losses. So when I get those good trades, I lock them out. Even if it's a bit of a smaller day, I will lock that out and secure the profits. And that's what allows me to snowball things into a bigger amount and get to these higher account balances, get those payouts, is by securing the upside when that upside comes through. So I'm going to give this account the rest of the week, and the aim is to get the account balance up to 10 grand and then take a 5k payout. So that'll be a total of 8k payouts from this account for the month. Once I hit that, so I'm about $1,500 off that, which will probably hit this week, and then take half the account balance out and keep going, keep snowballing. So I hope you guys found that interesting or useful, and I wanted to especially convey the point here that you don't need a 150k combine or express funded account in order to get any decent numbers. This is just off a 50k combine, 50k express funded account now that has been earning more than the average salary by a decent amount with the smaller funded account, right? So you can do a lot with a 50k account. Never discredit them. I think they're still the best value for money. That's why I choose 50ks only. They're cheaper, they're easier to pass with a smaller profit to drawdown ratio, and you can do a lot with up to 5 contracts, 5 mini contracts. It's an insane amount of leverage. It's a good example here just to show you what's possible with those smaller accounts as well. I hope this has kind of shown you what's possible with a small account and what can be done when you've gotten your trading to a good, consistent, profitable level, where you're putting those good practices in place and executing your edge without fear. So if you want to follow my daily trades, if I'm not streaming, I also have a daily email where I send out my daily trades that I've taken on this funded account. I send out the trade breakdown, reasons for entering, reasons for exiting, and as well as any additional commentary around that. It's totally free. The link is in the description below. It's called Order Flow Dude. It's like my public trading journal for these funded accounts. So check that out if you're interested. That's my first month of trading for 2025 in the bag there. Let's keep it going, keep it rolling hot. I'll see you guys on stream or on the next video.